I think the goose should just like collect all of the no goose signs and just like.
I'm waiting for
Push it in
someone.
the
Since
ditch.
it's on PC, I'm waiting for someone.
Oh yeah, the goose sign was there.
Since it's on PC, I'm waiting for someone to inevitably make a mod where like the goose carries a knife around in its mouth and you can actually kill people. And then you can cut them open and just steal their organs.
Fuck.
More, I don't know how to tell you this, but yeah. Don't want to blow your mind or anything. Right. Okay, are we good? We do it ready, chat.
Peace was never an option.
So, first things first. Last week of Eden's Gate, may as well go out with the bang. Well, the last proper week with it, I suppose. We might come back to it if people want to farm later, but it's not going to be a high priority. So, first things first. Anything anyone wants to comment on for this fight? Or just same as normal?
Let's kill it.
Gina, yeah, that's definitely gonna be good if we want a good pass run, you fucking cynical killer.
Why are you being so rude to me? I did nothing to deserve this.
Because you're in a good mood and therefore you're being an asshole.
I'm not in a good mood. Fuck you.
Why aren't you in a good mood? Well, maybe that's why you're being an asshole then.
Yeah.
Somebody want to put the 1 and 2 down if you need them? Otherwise, get your food running and then let's rock and roll.
I like how they go down and instantly shift out.
Yeah, that was
Both
weird.
of them.
Let's go. Let's do some concentrations. If you fuck me over with TBN, Siegfried, I'll make sure you don't get a good pass on anything tonight.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shock him?
You'd be surprised what I can do now. Let's go.
I mean, you can't threaten him with letting him tank.
No, but I do have control over my healers.
Assumed out of control.
Spinning out of control.
There. Or shall we just say Dynamo? Would that be easier?
Only if the bot says it.
Going John. Mitigation. The Delta attack. Right, we have Paradise Lost coming up next. I know the role for that. Head for your baits. Now. We'll have another dimensional shift.
I'll end on distance.
Frag roars incoming. Remember, this one can be mitigated, so it should be simple enough. Horizon. Okay, go your mini break.
Um.
Alright, Paradise regained when we get down. And no, I won't forget partners this time, don't worry. Fear not, fear not. Partners! Reverse Delta. DPS poisons.
Gotcha.
Spear. Okay, second pox might be worth using them to bait for the meteors coming up shortly. Speaking of which, Dimensional Shift. And bait. Hold on. Get ready to run. He's going to jump, and we don't know which way. All right. This is the worst healing segment because it's basically dimensional shift into Eden's gravity, which is just another way of saying, haha, fuck healer bosses, right? Facing the right way.
No.
Sorry. You guys stay there, it doesn't matter. Flare, it's Dynamo.
And almost LB.
Here's one that's good for you. Ignore me. Nice. That was groovy. I'm gonna save that. As far as gear is concerned, well, yeah, we may as well get it out of the way, right?
Two earrings and neck.
Nai, can you do your thing? Thank you. First things first, then. So we've had no earrings, so everybody can roll on that if you want one.
Oh.
No, whatever. Let's go.
I entered too early.
Just gotta wait for Vivi, guys, to do the type up.
Oh, sorry.
You don't want anything, Mims?
Not really.
Okay.
Nai has earring.
Okay, Vivi and I cannot roll on the necklace. Everyone else can, so if you want it, go ahead. Okay, and another earring that we haven't had, so everyone but Morby. And you got the first one right, honey?
No, I didn't. Nai did.
Did you pass? You just passing on everything. Okay, so everyone except Knight and Morby can roll on the last earring. Don't let it drop. There we go. So let's see how we did on that run then. It was a pretty fast run. So, any commentary first? Did anybody screw up?
Minor bits, but
You had a
Mm,
one.
I
not
tried
big.
something, but
The fuck?
I didn't
You had
quite
a
get
what,
right.
Chris?
But
What did you say?
it's nothing, only something very minor, and I was just trying, really because I was trying something.
Well, let's
but
see how the pass is looking then, shall we? It was a solid run. Nothing went wrong. The goals were pretty on point, so...
Procs were a little low, but the outside was good.
Well, obviously that's RNG, and I can't do shit
Yeah.
about that, so...
I want to know why
okay.
I got so low. The fuck?
Well, let's go from the top then. Ari, do you want to do the honors?
I can. It's okay.
Okay, Zipri, go ahead.
Since I'm uploading that stuff anyway. So we got Ari 93, Nai
Nice.
84,
Nice.
Kiz 80,
Not bad,
Morb
not bad.
74,
Ooh.
Lee 95, you
Yeah.
87.
87 for me? Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Viva 96, Mims 84.
But I landed the fucking meteors this time. How? There's only one thing I could suspect that's skewing that, at least as far as Gunbreaker is concerned, and that would be the Alexander weapons. Because they have an extra materia slot.
That's gonna be less than 1% damage.
Yeah, I know, but that was a perfect run for me.
Yeah,
Nothing
I could
went
say
wrong.
the same.
I mean, there's still direct hit and crit RNG.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm going through my XAV analysis. I have nothing. Nothing I did wrong.
Well, can you check mine as well? Just in case.
Does it support Gunbreaker already?
I would have thought it should, though.
At this point, it should.
It does. It's outdated, but it should analyze anyway. It says that you missed eight GCDs during No Mercy windows.
Bullshit, I did. One of them. Oh, I know the one. No more. That's skewed. I pop No Mercy because it comes off cooldown right at the end of ad phase just for a little boost because it's back up by the time Eden comes down. So that doesn't count. That's like that would be like fucking what would I
And
draw?
it says
That would
five
be like
expected
his,
cats miss during No Mercy windows. Like
Crim?
more. It's a buff, right? Like fight or flight. It only comes off cooldown at the tail end of ad phase when they're about to die. I pop it for a little boost on both of them because it'll be back up when he comes back down. So it's not counting for that downtime during Eternal Breath.
I see. Then I don't know.
Yes, Ty?
Yeah, the thing
I-
is definitely not counting for the turn of bat because it says I missed a devotion compared to the fight timing, but the devotion I hold it because it comes off cooldown
That's
at
like-
the end of the ads.
That's like Kiz saying that she had a critical failure by not getting off two Nastrongs because of Eternal Breath. That's not her fault.
It says that you missed one GCD on the third No Mercy, and you missed the bow shock during the last one.
Bow shot during the last what?
The last No Mercy window that you had.
Yeah, because I had just started it and then Kiz killed the boss.
At least compared to the last weeks, and with that stuff, I would assume that it's really direct hit and crits because you are like 100 to 200 DPS lower than the weeks before. So probably just bad RNG or something.
So all things considered, I thought that was a solid run. I can think of a few tiny ways I can improve a small bit, but nothing dramatic.
Like, I'm looking at my suggestions. It literally says there's nothing here. I did nothing wrong. I didn't overcap on anything. I didn't break any combos. I used all my queens.
All of the raid buffs were aligned to the best of our abilities as
Yes,
well, right?
I saw. I used my wildfire all heads freaking chain stratagem. Even my queen went on chain stratagem windows.
And devotion was always up there because devotion's 3 minutes, right, Ari?
My second devotion is what I do right after Eternal Breath.
I'll say we're not using the 3-minute buffs during the ad phase, are we?
No.
No, because they literally come up as the ads die.
Yeah, that'd be stupid. I don't get it.
Like, I didn't miss a single weapon skill on my wildfires. I got all the GCDs on my
The one
overhits.
thing I could think of is like saving the 3-minute buffs for the meteor phase for more padding, but
The meteors die
Problem is the
instantly.
meteor phase doesn't really
It's-
last that long.
well,
That being
it's a
said,
few
no.
extra-
Don't forget, like because FF logs is an absolute, but it's based on submitted data. If what Ari has said there, it might not sound good, but if every other group is doing exactly that, then you literally lose just by not doing that.
Might as well look at another group's locks maybe then. quickly.
What was the kill time on that pull?
That was
6:59.
So basically, the second litany and battle voice we're only going to get one use of anyway. We're not going to get a third use. So technically, that does allow a lot of freedom of where we can use them.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's just.
Might
I
as
only
well
have
take
one
a
broken
quick look at the
combo.
number one.
What about pot and raid alignment? Like, where's everyone using their second pots? I use mine just before the meteor phase.
Just before the meteors.
I use
I
mine
fucked
when
up
I go
my
into
pot
wildfire.
usage.
I used mine like at the 3-minute bus again. So
I can't because my second pot's not up by then because I don't do my pot until my third GC day. It's the last 17 seconds when we come back down.
yeah, well I do like waste a few eggy assaults to build things up and
Should
then
should we try another run where we
let's
use
try.
the 3-minute buffs and everyone uses the pots during meteors? I guess we're only getting 2 pots and 2 uses of them anyway. So
Well, I'll probably stick to where mine is because
like this, no,
I
because
don't.
here's that.
It might do nothing for me on ad phase.
Because if you drop, oh, you mean your pot? I thought you meant the
Yeah.
litany.
No,
Because if you did that for litany, then that wouldn't benefit anybody.
no, it's no after ads. I mean, I would pop it after ads. Well, it's close enough in that most of my rotation comes under it anyway with all the buffs.
That's the only thing I can pay
And
that
I
down
don't.
to. Then.
And when it's the meteor phase, I'm only single targeting, so I have nothing. Meteors
Is
comes
your,
up. Meteors comes up between Gurk skulls,
Is
and I'm
your
not in
dragon?
a strand. I'm not in a strand
your
at that point.
Dragonite segment's not up then.
No, I'm not in there at all.
Ugh, see, and I don't know
Meteors
if it's
pop
possible.
when Gurk skulls on cooldown. It's literally like 10 seconds after I've popped it. So
See, the thing
I'm
is,
dead
I
before
don't
then,
know
and
if-
I'm
I don't
not
know
in a
if it-
strand.
See, I don't know if it's a game for you to actually hold your Dragonite going into that, and if that costs you a use or not. Did you have one near the end of the fight?
I can't remember.
Because I don't know if that would. Because I don't know if that would be a gain or not. You okay? honey?
See,
I just looked at
on
my
the
analysis and I'm
fastest
just like,
on the fastest run, it seems that they use the 3-minute burst like at the end of the ad phase. So like they
Really?
don't get the full duration, and then they use it again like at the meteors. Because
Well, like,
if
for
you
example,
use it at the start of the ad phase, you get an extra use out of it.
But are they back up then?
Then they should come up at around the meteors.
Well, that begs the question: are Litany and Voice back up again when we go into ad phase?
When I go into
I
ad phase,
know it's definitely up by the end of it. I'm not sure
Yeah.
by the end.
Yeah,
start.
it's like for the last 20% of the ads. But yeah,
That's a small gain, but that's not making the difference. Not a big
well,
difference.
if you make, get
Well,
another use out of it, so
Yeah, you're getting another use out of it though.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess we can do that as well.
I mean,
where's the
I
best place?
literally have nothing. My wildfire doesn't come up during it, I don't think.
wait. Let me check the timeline again.
I mean, I can use it around the 4-minute mark, but then
What about
I don't
what
gain a
about chain?
use.
Don't.
Oh, but I
Let me
didn't
just-
move. All I did was total. What about chain, honey?
Chain's literally being kept on cooldown.
Oh,
Like,
oh god, fucking Eden is such a pain in the ass fight.
No, wait, their second 3-minute buffs come up right after the meteor phase.
For the
Well,
last
what's that?
stretch.
That's,
For the last push, yeah.
I mean, I suppose we can.
What's the
Right.
cooldown on Litany again?
3 minutes. Same with
Hmm.
Battle Voice.
I mean, the fight lasts 7 minutes, so you
What
can
I'm
fit.
noticing is that Nice using Battle Voice, I guess, when is it? Like, the second Battle Voice and the second Litany are not aligned.
They're not. Why?
I don't know. But there are 3 uses of Battle Voice and 2 of Litany.
Are you keeping Litany on a very strict cooldown?
It's literally that same thing I'm using with Devotion currently, like holding it at the end of that. And I probably didn't hold Battle
Yeah.
Voice for the ad phase.
I didn't hold it. Kiz and Ari held.
Wait, so in that run, our 3 minutes fell out of alignment because Nai used it, whereas Ori and Kiz didn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
However,
that's quite
the
a bit different.
Litany and
That's a big-
Devotion were aligned again with Shin's Stratagem
But doesn't that
and
just prove the
Wildfire.
point? Doesn't that? Well, in that case, then, doesn't that mean that because ideally, forgetting Wildfire for a second more, Chain's the big one here. In this regard, then, doesn't it make more sense to hold them so they can align with Chain?
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because if they use it at the 3-minute mark, then it should align again on the 6th minute.
Well, yeah, if there's only one more alignment anyway, then yeah. What does that mean then? In this regard,
Although
when
Battle
do we use
Litany
our
and
second
Chain
box?
right at the end were not very well aligned.
So what does that mean in this regard then?
wait, sorry, did you just say that chain wasn't aligned?
With Litany?
With Battle Voice
Oh.
at the end. Like,
Well, yeah,
Is
because
that
Nai
my
threw it out of
fault,
the
or-
rotation.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
but it should have aligned anyway.
So what's the best way we should be doing this then? Should we be using them on ad phase and then just getting one more use out of them just after meteors?
It depends on where exactly it comes up, because Battle Voice comes up right at the start of the ad phase, so everybody gains the full effect on it and can pad a little on
In
both
that case,
ads.
if Battle Voice does that now, then Litany should realistically do the same, or roughly the same, because ultimately Litany should be used now. When do you use Voice in your opener?
Very quickly at the start.
What GC day?
Second or third?
Kids should be the same, second or third, no later. That hasn't changed, has it?
Second.
Yeah, they should be basically aligned then. I can only imagine what happened there then was that Kids held it because she thought she assumed, and she may not be wrong for doing so, because I might have made the same judgment, that Litany was a waste to use on that phase. Well, what do we want to do then? Do we want to go another run with this adjustment while it's fresh in our mind, or should we carry on with the weeklies first?
I mean, we're 5,000 total. We can totally go for another clear on Eden. One. I'm fine with it.
What's the team's verdict? Also, and if we do this change, then where do we use our second box? Where's the best place to do it? Is it still meteors?
I'd probably use it when we
It
mix
would
it back up
probably
again.
be when all the buffs are realigned at the 6 minutes.
And that's just after meteors end, doesn't it?
Let me check where that group used
Yeah,
it.
we need to check the timeline on this.
But still, how did I only get 70?
I'm suspecting that because of the misalignment issue, more a big factor got played into here when it comes to RNG with critical.
Still.
Let's see.
I got
For the
90
second
yesterday.
Second part, the group actually had people do different things. Some popped it for the meteors, and some popped it after.
Right,
Probably
so
the
it
people
does
who-
boil down. So it does boil down to: can you get a substantial gain on your pot on the meteors? If you can, then use it. If you can't, like in Kiz's case, for example, then don't.
Yeah,
Also,
hold at the
in my
bus.
case as well, since I can't really pad on the
Well,
meteors.
no,
So.
well, same with Morby as well.
It's really hard for me to pad on the meteors. Like they die so quickly.
That's the best I can suggest then. So those who can pad on meteors, pop your pots just before we go into it. Those who can't, obviously save it and so in that case then obviously change stays on cooldown. It should be aligned that way. And otherwise use Litany, Voice, and Devotion at the start of ad phase.
Basically, I'm just going to pop everything on cooldown
I think so, yeah.
Well, after
instead of holding on ad phase.
Well, I don't know if that rule applies to Devotion as well, Ori, but for Litany and Voice, they should always be aligned every time.
Well, in that run, the Summer did do Devotion during that phase. It just means I have to delay Phoenix a bit, so I might miss the last Revelation if the ads die too fast.
Well, Ori, what do you think's the best judgment in this case then for an overall gain for the for everyone, including you?
Well, let's check.
Because Revelation, that's 650 potency, right?
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
Let's see. I might still get the last one out, but it's gonna be like on very close.
Can you explain to the team quickly why why popping Devotion there causes you to delay Phoenix?
Because I can't use Devotion while Phoenix is out.
And I take it Phoenix becomes ready a couple of seconds before.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, well, like 5 seconds before Devotion's ready.
Yeah, that's a risk of 1 GCD at least. Well, what's their summoner doing then in this regard?
Yeah, he's delaying Phoenix and using Devotion.
Does he get his 2 revelations off though?
Yeah, like the last one right at the as they die, so
I guess we can pull it off then and hope for the best.
It's gonna be a bit of luck requirement there.
Well, start mashing it, Ori, when it happens.
I'll try a few spread shots on the meteors if I can before I go bait, I suppose.
Okay, so that's what we want to do then. So obviously, we use Litany at the start of ad phase, and then we do it again at the 6-minute mark, which I believe is just after meteors. I believe. If you can, as for your second pot, if you can use it on meteors, do so. Otherwise, just wait until meteors are done and then use it. So that's your own judgment there.
Although it might have to be delayed a bit until the 6.5 minute mark.
Why so?
If it's the
because
fastest...
Wildfire and Shane are used after the ad phase, which is about 4 minutes and something.
The fastest kill is actually 6:30, so we might not get that last one.
So what do we do then? I mean, for the record, Eden is the most annoying in this regard, so we may as well fucking figure out how best to deal with him first.
I don't think we're at the risk of getting to 630 though.
I don't know, Nye. The team's DPS is only getting stronger, and we're damn close.
Yeah, but
I think our best kill time was just shy of 7 minutes.
Our fastest kill time was 6:56.
So we're close.
6:30 is literally the world first in speed. So,
but that, to be fair though, that requires a power comp of which we're slightly lacking in. Like, I'm pretty convinced. Like, I am for the record, I do agree with Nye that if you don't have something like a monk and a black mage, you ain't getting that world first timing or anything close to it.
Let's see. They had Summoner, Dragoon, Ninja, Bard.
Is it? Oh, this is 5.1. Oh, Ninja, because Ninja's stronger now in trick attack. Well, with our comp in particular, then at least I think the raid buff alignment option is a good idea. It's worth testing at least to see how the last litany and voice plays out. I think that's worth testing. As far as pops are concerned, I'm not sure.
Own judgment.
Yeah, that's gonna be your own judgment. So
Yeah, just don't forget them though, because that's an
Mm.
even bigger loss.
Because for me, I want to align it with my with my Wanderer's Minuet because it makes the most sense, and it not always goes in line.
What does the team want to do then? Do we want to take another run in to see how this plays out?
One run maybe.
Let's give it a try.
One clean run at least. So if we screw up, then we'll do over.
It's just a pain that the freaking pots aren't available after the ad phase.
It's the whole thing's a pain because of how his mechanics and the entire fight works.
The worst thing is it's only like 10 seconds or something, maybe even less.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so annoying. It's the same with Titan, with a big Titan after phase 1. I want to redo my opener, but it's like 8 seconds missing in with the pots.
17 seconds here, so I know you're paying though. We can't. Alright then. As I walk in on food. No, you should be fine for a run though. Okay, let's do it then. Ideally, Vivi should get a crit opener. I mean, it won't affect it too much if it's not a crit opener, right? Right?
Should be fine. I don't know, I can't really say anything to it.
Gravity.
Oh my god.
Flare. Or Dynamo, I suppose. Raise. Remember, he won't jump, so get ready. What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? Don't forget the mitigation.
That cost me brands, damn it.
Is that constitution if we wipe it?
How did I get free?
Should we just wipe it?
Yeah, wipe that. That's too much damage on
Yeah, it's just literally he was standing there and
and then he just poofed. He just poofed. Yeah.
Yeah, my GCD didn't go off at all.
I understand. I had a feeling I might get one vulnerability there. I don't know how the fuck I got free though.
Yeah, my opener was also slightly fucked. Because it decided to not use anything.
See if we can't bait out the crit this time. Thank you. Yeah, trying to go for a good run. But no, we've got to account for the server as well, don't we?
Oh my god, game, please! Oh, okay.
Focus more.
Are you okay?
No, my opener sucks.
Well, see what you can recover more, but you still get a good run. Dynamo. Praise. Get ready to jump and praise as a spike. Mitigation. Okay, Paradise Lost. Get ready. Go. And do that heal thing. Shift. Fraggles up. Don't forget that mitigation. Nice. Alright, remember we're going to do the raid boss here. As soon as they pop down.
Mine's still on cooldown.
That's fine, it's the 3 minutes we're referring
Okay.
to. You
Can
just
we
do
get
as
the
normal.
right edge a little bit more towards the middle?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, that should be fine.
Okay, only a single revelation, but I hope it ends up okay then.
We'll
Yeah,
find
let's
out,
do
alright,
the
we'll
jump.
find out. Was there any damage to doing the thingies there? Did anyone lose anything besides Ori? Or will we fine?
Alison Astrond.
By using Glutonate? How?
Probably because I died even faster.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, I thought it was because of a weave issue. I was
Darling.
like, come on,
No,
Chris.
just
Yeah.
speed.
No, I also, I also lost the Fade Circle, but it might
They
add
died.
up because it's still high damage.
They died like 4 or 5 seconds earlier than usually.
But that might add up.
It might mean a faster kill time that evens out.
We'll see. Keep focus, keep the focus going. Alright, we're games up next.
I have no heat left.
Partners. Reverse delta. DPS poisons. Sphere. Okay, Meteor's coming up, Meteor is coming up. So pox if you need to. Bates. Remember, he is going to jump. Alright, this is gravity, and this
Okay.
shift
Pass.
is gravity. Alright, gravity's up.
Yeah, buffs are not aligned at all.
Ah, what's happened this time?
The buffs were used too early.
I don't think we'll get LB3.
Dynamo.
Oh,
Alright. Don't let...
Damn it.
I couldn't.
No, Ari, that was completely Ari's fault. It was about the same kill time, but did the Litany and Voice come back up?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are
we
10 seconds faster.
I also made a mistake.
Okay, so what wasn't aligned? What are you talking about?
Like, the litany and I imagine devotion were used like 13 seconds before Shane.
No, devotion is one thing. It's Litany and Voice. Were Litany and Voice aligned?
Litany was not aligned with Shane. Because Shane and Wildfire are delayed because of the ad phase. So it's not on the 4-minute mark, it's a bit later. And if you use the buffs on cooldown, they will not align.
So what are we supposed to do there then?
Wait.
Well, let's check the numbers first, because in spite of already derping hard there.
Oh, I fucked up my rotation completely.
Well, how did you do
I tried something dumb and then I didn't have any hits for the reopener and it fucked me completely.
Because we need to establish like what happened. Well, okay, can we get the numbers?
I'm gonna read them out.
From the
Me,
top line?
93.
That's good. That's consistent now. That's good.
Ari, 87.
Good thing you died right as Kiss started the LB, Ori.
Kiss, 79. Mob, 68.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay, Morb, it's not just you though. You fucked up your rotation. That's what hit you the hardest.
Save that one because that was your 19.
It's not that I fucked up my rotation, I tried something
Orange
new
on
and
that?
it didn't work out.
You got an orange on that, yes, Grim.
It's not my best one, but I'll save the run. I'll take it. What about Siegfried?
90.
Good job. What happened to you, Zogzog? You got an orange on the last one. Was that
Nothing
bad
happened
luck?
to me.
Was it just bad luck?
Directed and crit seems to be worse than the last one, yeah.
Okay, what about our healers?
98 on Vivi.
Yeah, good job on it.
91 on Mimi.
Good job, Mims. That's an improvement. What was different for you there then, Mims? Because I think actually the best you've done so
That is
far.
actually
So,
my best.
in a fight which is probably the worst for healers. Yeah. In Savage at least right now. What did you? Was there
Mimsar
anything
went
different
into
there?
the transition with 9.8k above the tank.
Healing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basically,
A lot of
what
fun.
Siegfried just said, you went into when you say transition, so you mean the ad phase or Eternal Breath?
After the ad phase.
So you basically you started the transition with almost 10k DPS. So
Yeah.
so Litany and Voice Beam there heavily affected those two miseries.
Yeah.
That's why they died faster, guys. Two miseries that were probably either crits or direct hits or both.
No, I also did the dumb on the ad phase.
Well, all the AVs get buffed by those. No.
I literally used all my hits on the ad phase.
Okay. Where was the third Litany and Voice used?
Right as at the end after the meters, after he jumped through the corner, when we were in the corner, he
Yeah,
he-
So
we're
we
all
did
in the
get-
corner.
Well,
Everybody
it was
got
in the
hit.
corner.
You were all in the corner.
So would it be worth holding them for like literally 1 second, just until everyone gets there? Like you guys didn't pop them the moment he paused.
everyone got
No,
there.
everyone was there.
No,
Okay.
we should
Everybody
wait
was
for
already there.
Shane. Shane is like 10 seconds later.
Okay, that's fine. So so the only issue here is a chain alignment. Then is that a big
And
enough issue
Wildfire.
to warrant?
It hits me really hard as well.
Then what can we do about this then?
Oof. Well, I can't really hold it any longer as well, because then it'll misalign with all my stuff.
What about everyone else? I can't speak for myself because I've literally just finished the No Mercy window anyway, so it makes no difference to me.
I can hold it for a little longer, especially if it aligns with the other things.
What about you, Kiss? Would you have a gain from holding Litany for a tiny bit longer though?
I doubt it, because Litany and Lunch charge a line.
Oh, so you'd lose some litany use out of your lunch charge if you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah, because lunch charge is literally half the time of.
So in other words, Morb. So in other words,
the lunch charge.
for the most part, Morb is the odd one out here.
Well, and everyone else with
this,
Shane.
the
Let's see
only
if I can
reason
find
I'll tell you why. The only reason I can think this is happening, Morb, is because you're actively not using Wildfire during the ad phase. The rest of us are popping our buffs.
No, it's on cooldown. It comes off cooldown during the cutscene.
Oh shit.
It's the same with Shane's stratagem.
One path finger,
Hello.
at least.
That's why they get slightly delayed. It's that we aren't using it, it's that we can't use it.
Well, for what it's worth, though, we still get 10 seconds of litany, voice, and chain aligned, though, don't we?
Yeah.
It's a bit less.
But is it still enough for your Wildfire, though?
Too constant.
No.
Refresh.
Well, this is awkward, more because obviously I wanna know what I can do, but like if changing something for you hits 3 other people, that's just not logical.
Furthermore, like buffs don't really buffs won't affect my rank anyway.
No, yeah, that 68 you got was because you fucked your rotation. You said it yourself. Well, you've already got a good
I fucked it
there
hard.
Anyway.
I never fucked it that bad.
Well, you've already got a good run in there anyway, haven't you? So.
Well,
Yeah, I have a
guess,
89 or 90.
yeah, I'm looking at some my logs. The top machinists actually have a very long kill time. So they.
Oh, so machinist. So for a machinist to do well, the party needs to suck, so they can get one more wildfire.
I literally need like a 6 minute 45 or 6 minute 50.
In other words, Mob, you have chosen the job which it doesn't work well because you've got a team that actively does not want to suck.
Yeah, it's literally the top parts like machinist 100, all the rest are like graves.
Still a big improvement.
Well, I'm not convinced. I'm convinced there's got to be a solution though. In some regard, it's just, if the discrepancy was 10 seconds, then would that mean that if maybe not in the open ad, but what if the second chain and wildfire were delayed 10 seconds? Would that help fix it, realign it in the long run? Is that possible? Is that something that could be done, or does that cause issues with air anchor and drill more?
You're talking for the ad phase?
No. So when is the second chain and wildfire in the fight?
The second.
2 minutes in, roughly 2 minutes in, obviously. Where is that in the fight?
Good question.
Can you check my chain for me on
Shouldn't that roughly be before he jumps away?
I believe it's after the first set of
orbs and shit.
Yeah.
So, if hypothetically they were pushed 10 seconds ahead, oh god no, would that cause issues with Fragor because of the jump?
It's gonna go into Frogger. We're not gonna get a full duration.
I mean,
see, for chain that might not necessarily be a bad thing because of the realignment later, but for wildfire that is a bad
delaying thing. Wildfire and Shane there do?
No. By pushing them ahead 10 seconds more, that means that they realign with the final litany and voice, wouldn't they?
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because they would still come off cooldown during the cutscene. Like, we use it after the cutscene.
Yeah, no, you're right.
There's no gain.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And we couldn't use it earlier because we use it on cooldown anyway.
But I should still probably use Battle Voice together with Final Chain, etc.
Okay, fine. What about this then? After Eternal Breath, do we get one more chain and wildfire or 2 of them?
After Eternal Breath, we have 2 chains.
Could we push the final chain? Could we delay the final chain by 10 seconds? And maybe
you want to delay the chain even more?
Why delay the final chain? The final chain is already later.
Oh no, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, shit, that's the one that's. No, you're right. That's the one that's afterwards, isn't it? What about in this case then? What about delaying? Delaying the third chain and wildfire by 10 seconds after he's targetable? Is that possible?
That makes the last one late, even later.
Delaying chain doesn't solve a problem because it's not it's not about chain being too early.
You're right. Yeah, no, that would only work if it was before transition.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of machinists, and it's literally all of them have like, if the machinist is good, the rest of the party does bad.
The problem is we would need to delay to solve this issue. We would need to delay our first battle voice.
I mean, I
and
don't really care
like
about rankings. I already
Well, no.
have a 98, an 89. I'm happy.
I feel like it's unfair on you, though, Morby.
Many things are unfair.
Yeah, this fight really works against
As I
machinists.
said, what I can do is I can I don't have problems delaying my battle voice since it
No,
doesn't
because
play
they
into
still,
my
because
favor.
if you do that night, it still affects the rest of the party.
I mean, I
Yeah.
still get Shane. So.
I don't know if the rest of the party, if there's a decision between battle voice being used together with litany at the end or together with chain, I don't know whether or not that would really.
No, here's the harsh reality that I can think of. The only way Morb is going to get probably something like an orange in our comp is obviously we stick to the adjustment we've just made because that seems to be good. But also more important than that, he has a lot of RNG luck with crit and direct hits sustained.
Yeah. I've been looking at my drills and pilebunk and those shit, and I didn't crit that many.
Morb, are you attempting the what we discussed, what I've been practicing in Nia, the 1 minute Queen alignment?
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you, Morby. Eden Prime sucks.
Yeah,
Yes, it
literally all the top machinists have like kill times over 8 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just glad that I'm consistent in that.
Why
fight.
it means like, I would think that
Interrupted.
close to 7 would be
Yes.
pretty nice because that would be right after our burst ends.
I just want to check to confirm I fucking saved that run. I think I did.
Well, maybe it's to get the second meteor phase some padding as well.
Yeah, good. I did save it. Good. Finally, I can fucking upload my runs, even if I look like a fucking idiot to my Eden run.
I need to know what the freaking machinists are doing on the meteors then.
Truly, you want to
because-
know a funny thing about that last run we did on Eden?
Yeah.
My raid DPS was 200 higher.
Good proc luck.
That's incredible.
More, but I think we had this conversation before. My suspicion is they're not baiting, so that they might be using. If does a heat guard does hypercharge come up during these years more?
I think so. Yes, I think I can use it.
Then they're probably doing auto crossbow for it.
Mm.
But that in that case, there's only one thing I could change that might help with that board. There's one change, and it requires Vivi being willing. You two swap places. Because if you take her Southern one more, you can line up an auto crossbow for Conal.
Sure.
True.
I already got my pass, so whatevs.
That could be an idea. Yep.
Yeah.
Do
Go
we want
for
to
it.
try that again now, or just move on?
Uh.
It's the team decision.
Either
I'm
or.
open to trying it again. I believe that when we're optimizing one particular fight, those pulls should be in succession rather than mixed.
Well, this I'm in agreement, but if the team would rather just get a move on, because of obviously the limited time, I'm fine either way. We can always come back to it.
Still another night yet, so.
I don't see any auto crossbows amongst the top here bosses. What they do? Top machines part.
But auto crossbows again on 2 targets or more. So if Morb is right in the middle of the southern orb, he will hit Eden and both orbs. Easy. That is an easy gain if he has a hypercharge. That
I'm seeing what do they do.
unless they are baiting, and it doesn't really affect Vivi much to take one of the southern ones. It means she has to move in a little more for weaving, but like she said, she's happy with her numbers. Vivi's been consistently getting 90 plus on Eden Prime anyway, if not orange. So, and that's not Art of War spamming on meteors because she hates doing that.
They just do a bioblaster, but no crossbow.
Well, Bioblaster makes sense as well. It would last for all 3 of them. You'd ideally get enough ticks. What do you think, Morb? Do you think it's worth trying? Do you think auto crossbow, if you have a hypercharge there, would be a gain?
I mean, I don't really care if anyone else wants to go. I don't mind.
No, the bioblaster is on the ads, not on the meat.
Yeah, of course he's going to Bioblaster on the axe. He can justify one use of it. It's your verdict, Morb. Otherwise, we'll just move on. It's your decision. Well, I'm personally fine. I am personally fine with it, though. So you're not interested? You just want to carry on?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're sure, we can do this later though if you want. I'm curious to see how it would play out, personally. Alright then, Void Walker. So, honestly, there's not much to do here. I think the only one who could do with some improvement here are our healers, really. Mainly Mimi, I think. I'll work on the healing a little bit, and DPS different. So maybe we'll try a couple of rungs here, see how that can improve.
Yeah. Thing is here, you also need a bit of luck with the eyes. And so
Yeah. Like in an ideal run, it would be like one of the corner ones getting the eye.
Yeah, and the person with the eye can keep attacking so they don't lose GCDs.
For the record, what we're doing here, guys, I'll say once again, because I've said this in the past with Alpha and Sigma, that what we're doing is not padding, we're testing what we're actually capable of.
Like an ideal case scenario.
Yeah. It's something everyone can feel happy about. It's testing our potential.
Call it training.
Well, I think it's good to polish as well. And yes, training is not a bad shout as well. Morby, do you mind doing the honors?
Oh, right.
It just becomes sort of my Waymark boy when it's not Ari. Ari is my mid-fight Waymark boy.
Wow.
Isn't Mob also doing that?
Well, he's doing it once, to be exact, I believe.
Bless you,
Twice.
Vivi.
Well, no, twice, yeah, I forgot more. You do place the big D in the middle on the helmet, don't you?
Mhm.
I love the amount of jokes we about it, the amount of jokes we
Can
can
you
make
stop
from
doing
that.
that?
Sorry, I don't mean
Yeah.
to.
No.
The amount of jokes we can make about that, like with everyone target the big D because the big dick is in the middle. Because we always put him on top of it. And he's a big dick.
Yeah, Mahorb knows where to put the D.
I'm well acquainted with the D.
Mahop knows things.
Mm-hmm.
With this in mind, then, do we have any suggestions regarding this? Obviously, the only thing I can think of in particular, besides some RNG lock with the eye and guillotine, is a matter of the flare phase. Are we confident on that, or is there going to be any changes there?
Should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have one
anything to say in that
possible
regard?
suggestion,
Go ahead, more. Anything?
which affects more than melees, I think. I don't even know if it is an issue, where there's that 25% chance where the hand of rage spawns on the east side, and you need to run to the left, and then we go back to the markers.
Oh, in that case, then we'll just do it the opposite. Does
Yeah.
anyone
Mirror
really?
it.
Yeah. Does anyone really need the markers to know how to handle flares? Honestly, be honest.
Nah.
I don't.
Because ultimately, the way you do it should be based on the position of the of the DPS, and you just mirror them. That's it. I'd like to think that's pretty simple. All right then, let's give it a try. Check your food. Let's rock and roll. I'm not exactly too concerned for Void Walker. Because this is, let's be honest, for the most part, it's just a dummy fight. Possessions. Stack. Random. Inside. Okay. Alright, so will be up next. Stacks on Kiz. I love Mallows for the stack, but yeah.
Eye on me.
Okay, that's fine. There's the cue. Alright, Busters are up next.
Go on.
Yeah, use that. Got you. Okay, phase 2, phase 2. So with the hand goes, get ready to move. Crack your weaves, blah blah blah. Instincts, whatever. Opposite. Markers. Sides. Provoking. Dodge the ags and then get inside. Not back will be incoming. Now. Positions. Alright, Buster. I'll reposition the boss in seconds, get ready to move. Okay. Your entry, please, Siegfried. And we've got the first flare coming up, guys. Hellwind phase. Remember, the melees disengage at the last second if you must. Mitigation.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Who has... Right, yeah. Soaps will be coming up shortly.
Have the eye.
Orb has the eye. See if how it works. Look away from Orb at the last second. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Tank Spicy Buster. Okay. My entropy next. Light and dark phase. Partners. Positions. This will go into stack. Stacks on Vivi, and go. Spine Kiss should be okay. Random. Sides, or bitch. Alright, this Buster will take forever, but remember, start preparing in your mind for flare phase. We have a small window. I'm holding my pots for the next boss.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, okay. That should last, I hope. Yeah, we're good. Right, flare phase, my reprisals and stuff. Remember, it's sneaky hand and first delayed flare. Sneaky hand. Fucking pray for knockback. Otherwise, be ready to move. Sprint might not be a terrible idea. Not back. Remember, there is more damage from this. That's the trade-off. Okay, 8 seconds, guys. Remember, 8 seconds. This will be fire into stack. Alright, 8 seconds. Stack. Nice. Busters. I'll call for the boy
Carry
time.
Prim.
Remember, it gets quite movement heavy on after this. So, and don't forget the eyes as well. Don't fuck it up.
No.
Yep.
Before we do it at 15, that's funny. Alright, 10 seconds, get ready. Look away. Now. Spread. Partners.
I'm coming, Ari.
Soaks. Yes, can you reach that?
Just
Positions. You alright there, Kez?
Oh, nearly dead.
what do you think? I popped the LB.
Yeah, she found a good spot for it. Buster should be alright. This was our fastest
Oh,
kill
my
as
drill,
well.
my drill,
Good
my
job.
drill.
Dead. Yep. That was our fastest kill. I'm saving that one. That was a good run. That was a lucky run as well.
Stop it, please.
I saw it was on 2% and then I realized I still had to dump all my ruin 4.
Yeah, we that was obviously because Mimi and Vivi were hard DPSing there.
Yeah, I nearly died.
I need to get better at aligning Queen.
You nearly died. Alright, did you live?
Yeah.
Then guess what?
I think you actually missed my heal, Ari, because I in-domed like really close
Doesn't
to
matter,
Voidwalker.
Was his nearly die a case of he lived and and you were able to heal him in time without issue? Then he's got nothing to
I
do.
actually survived because of everlasting flight.
Wow, in that case then it got a use. What are you complaining about?
No matter what you say, you lose.
What matters, Ari, is you survived. If you panicked, well, I had trust in the girls. I wasn't worried. So, yeah, I got super low when position with Cleaver was coming up. I didn't care. So, first things first, let's get the loot out of the way. You've already posted it. Okay. First thing first is the hand. And I had the hand last time, so everyone but I can roll on it if you want it. Don't let it drop. Okay, Vivi got it. Last time we had a head, so no one has had a foot. So everyone except Vivi can roll on the foot if you want it. I need to start using these, man. I've got one of every fucking coffer, I swear.
Yeah, I've got. So I need to.
Tombstone's free for all. I don't really give a shit. And who had the last coating? Morb. So everyone will roll. Morby can roll on it.
Well, at least my medium is increasing.
How do we do on that? Because that was a pretty solid run.
Should I read it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ari 97, Kiss 85, Mob 82, Nai 81.
So DPS was solid overall.
Krim 98.
Woof. Not my personal best, but I'll take it.
Humble. Sig 94. Vivian 96. Mimi 80.
Good. Overall a mass. You see what I mean, guys? Like, there's one big thing that's different this week with why everything's killing faster. Mimi is actively trying to push her damage up. Do you see how much difference healer DPS actually makes? It's quite incredible, actually.
It's good having her around IRL because I can actually kick her up the
Good. Everybody got a purple there at least, and that's good. And about half the team got if not orange, then near orange. That's good. So personally, I don't think we need to do Voidwalker again, or does anyone think there's anything that could be improved on there? Was there any dip or weak areas?
No, I just fucked my rotation at one point.
I had like a minor slip up.
Literally, all that happened was I kind of forgot to pop some off Glover cooldown, so I ended up mass popping and maybe losing the GCD, but that's it.
Well, as you saw though, kids, you still got the purple, so consistency is everything.
It was our fastest run by 9 seconds.
Yeah, I normally get time to say to the girls, I'm going to pop Bolide, so DPS. This time I didn't. Bolide was still on cooldown.
Funny trivia, yesterday was also our fastest run on Voidwalker.
Because Voidwalker's just a dummy fight. Honestly, we could run it over and over to get a faster kill time based on aura and fucking jet. But good, it's solid. It was solid. Unless anyone can think of any weak areas, I personally don't see any reason to do Voidwalker again. Voidwalker's solid,
to be fair.
honestly.
Yep.
I even got knowledge.
And that was a lucky run where we got fucking knockback, where we needed to get knockback.
Time to go fishing.
Oh, yeah. So no one. So is everyone good at Voidwalker? Does anyone care to go back in there to try again?
No, it's fine.
What about my goal? What about my healer goals? So
I'm fine.
I'm fine myself.
nothing to note for Voidwalker, really.
Well, I just fucked up a couple of heals, like did one too many at a couple of points.
But nothing worth retrying over.
No.
So that could be fixed for the next run,
Yeah.
potentially. Yeah.
Same
Okay.
here for me.
All right then. So Leviathan. First things first. No, you can have the floor on this. So what we discussed last week that I think would make a dramatic difference, and I want to see how your numbers change with it, is by on both tidal waves having all 6 of us go north during the current movements. So
Yep,
the
happy
goals
to
can
go
stay.
north.
The goals can stay south if they want. That's fine. But I think you getting the majority of the party, but with your songs is the important thing there. The question boils down to: are you comfortable with that, Morley?
Sorry, what? I was looking at something.
For tidal wave, so that Knight can get the maximum use of his songs without too much dramatic change. You coming north on both tidal waves instead of
Okay.
south for the current movements. If you muscle memory and don't, then we just jump and do over.
Also, I
Also-
noticed something really weird on my parts just now. Look at this BS.
Someone just tell me what his BS is. I can't look because
Zero
Zeros.
GCDs on a wildfire.
that is bullshit. That's impossible on Voidwalker unless you're literally a carrot.
Mob, you should use some GCDs though.
Yeah, I might improve my parts a bit.
Yeah, more. But I don't know if anyone told you, but that's how wildfire works back in the day as well.
I couldn't resist it. Mob.
How was our speed ranking out of curiosity?
Oh god.
I've just got it.
93.
Give me a second.
So, guys, if you want,
Like,
so guys, since we're having a decent night so far, I just want everyone to listen up and pay attention. Like, so we got a speed rating of 93, despite the fact that we do not have an optimized comp.
Same
I
for
consider-
Eden Prime,
I consider-
93.
Yeah, I
Out of-
consider that really good.
Out of 4,048 clears of the
And we are not running double melee.
Out of those 4,000 something fights, we are at rank 272.
Well, the meta isn't double melee anymore. It's like it's
Well,
single
to be
melee,
exact,
double
okay,
cast.
to be exact, we're not running double caster. But the point is we're running double ranged, and the melee of choice, we don't have the optimized one. We don't have a monk or a ninja. So basically, we got that speed ranking in spite of the fact that we're missing raw DPS from not having just stronger jobs.
It might have been one of those things where, like, just little gaps probably just added up.
So,
Don't
good
think
job.
too hard about it, though.
In any case, we'll take a quick 5-minute break now. So people obviously can flex themselves because this stuff does require a lot of focus. And so that we can prepare for Leviathan. Now, remember, the big one here is, I'll be honest straight with you guys, because I can guarantee this Fox melee's hard. If on the first tsunami we get far first, I am jumping, period. I'm just jumping. I don't know about Kiz or Siegfried, but getting far as the first for the temporary currents screws with me massively.
That's also annoying healing wise.
Is it as well?
Yeah,
Because you
it
don't
is.
get prep time.
Well, at least for a white.
Well, you've got
mage,
to run
it is.
further. They've got to run further on
So
fire.
and
'Cause then the
instead of
second-
being
if it's
able to
second-
like slowly
it's
make your
second,
way
we can
back
just-
during time.
The second we don't have to split.
Well, not even that as well, because they get, even if they did want to move, they get more time if Far is second, because there's 2 attacks that happen which have nothing to do with their movement. They can slowly slide cast back there.
The one thing then I should say on that first tsunami, as soon as the platform is being restored, make sure you run to the middle while staying close to Leviathan, because I'll use devotion at that point, and Ifrit is still a bit on the side. So
in other words, guys, then the liquid hell movements. Make your hopscotch your way back to the middle when after the first tsunami.
it should reach the middle, but if since we're like far away, some people might take the long way around, so go to the middle first and then to the front. If you do that, you'll miss the portion.
just make your way back there at a solid and strategic pace. A line I never thought I would use. Do a strategic hopscotch.
I do anyway because I think I've got jumps up at that point, so it slows my movement down.
Now, the big one here is Maelstrom. Think about how Maelstrom fucks you and take a good thing during this mini break about if there's anything that can be done about that. It's
The
not just you, kids
line,
in
but
general.
there's nothing we can do about that.
Can I not have 3 jumps up at once during second Maelstrom?
Well, to be fair, kids, if that's happening to you, then odds are it's happening to every other Dragoon as well.
The problem is for second Maelstrom, it's second Tsunami or second where we get the buffs anyway. It happens right when I am in Menuet and normally pop Raging Strikes. So annoying if I get a line.
In that case, then, which Maelstrom are you talking about, Knife? First or second?
Second. Not
So-
Maelstrom, but Tsunami, I think. Or do we get the
Is-
buffs at Tsunami or Maelstrom?
We get it on Tidal Wave.
Yeah, second tidal wave.
Yeah, we get them then. Well, there's only one we get now because technical is gone, but it's still something. In that case, Knight, is it not possible for you to transition into Minuet earlier? Wouldn't that be a game? Because you'll have most of the party there.
The problem is if I transition into Menuet earlier, it would mean I would stay songless.
Here's the important part, don't I? By delaying Minuet for as long as you do, because of Maelstrom, does that cost you a use of Maelstrom in the fight?
I don't think so. It would be an option. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do that if I happen to get the lion buff.
Well, you may as well test and see what it does. So,
Yeah.
one thing I will say though, based on what Siegfried has said, because I knew this was going to come up, because I might attempt the same thing. If either me or Siegfried are the orb, we're gonna try to do a knockback cancel, and if either of us is the lion as well, we are going to stay in max melee range. So if you're not sure about whether the tidal wave will hit you from the tank, then I suggest that you move up immediately. You just start until you are you just keep going until you are absolutely certain you are in front of the tank. It will be the tank who is close. It will be. What we'll do is we'll call which tank has it, so you can keep an eye on them.
Yep.
Other than that, Siegfried, because obviously we are semi-forced, if you pre-pop your sprints, that might be wise as well, because if Siegfried is going to attempt, if me and Siegfried are going to attempt uptime on the orb, then that means that there is a risk it could be a little closer, even if we get it right. So it might be advisable to pre-pop your sprints there, so you can get north as quick as possible, and this is everyone, including casters.
If we get knocked over by the line, we should be pretty much at the very edge already. There's not much north you can run anymore.
The exception to that is one of the tanks.
Oh, yeah, the tank.
In that case then, Siegfried, whichever tank gets the line, they do as they do, but they also pop sprints as well.
I'm quickly grabbing a drink and we'll be back.
Yeah. Leviathan could be a pain, or he could be fine. It's hard to say. One thing I do want to give a genuine attempt tonight, if possible, is actually skipping Black Smokers, because we've gotten so bloody close.
And I'm sure it will be smooth sailing.
I think we've normally had a death somewhere in there.
Well, if we have a death, we're jumping, period. Because again, this is the last week. We're going to take Savage very seriously, besides farming later for books with Echo. So we may as well make the most of it. Because to my knowledge, none of the jobs, I believe, are changing for Eden's Verse for next Savage tier, with the possibility that either Vivi or Mimi might try Ast for fun. Not you, but Vivi might. I know she's considered the idea.
Fuck.
Alright then, I'd say we're about good. So, let's give them a try.
The fuck?
Glamming! I'm in mid-glam.
Sorry.
Oh, you're doing the glam. Nice.
Well, whenever you're good then. Well, again, Tsunami 2 will be scary because me and Siegfried are going to attempt tank up time there, so account for that. Make sure, no matter what, we'll be in position. You know, the party, and then the tank with the line, and then the tank with the orb in that order. But we will, if we have the line, we're going straight back into melee. So make sure you run as well if you're not sure. Just be in front of that tank. I will not accept any excuses on an optimized run.
What is it? And you, and... And you. Try to
Obviously,
run
don't
a
go
fucking-
too far, because you don't want to get knocked off. So just be like, me and Siegfried will do max melee on the if we have the line. So as long as the party's on literally just like the line of a hitbox, it should be fine. I don't think that will cause anyone to get knocked off. It shouldn't do. So yeah, a couple of changes for this one, but they're pretty simple changes. It shouldn't be too much. Oh, and I did say to the girls in free to help optimize their healing for autos. Are you doing what I'm doing? Because most of the busters are handled with invols. Are you just, besides that one, are you just using mitigation on cooldown for autos?
For auto attacks? No.
Yeah, I've been doing that. You're not letting them sit there, are you?
Let's see. Where do I use it here? I use Dark Mind for the pushback waves.
What about Rampart or Shadow Wall?
Let's see, will I use those? I do know I stack them for the one that we do normally, and apart from that, and obviously Black Smokers.
Well, you should try using them like near the start, for example. Like I tend to use a lot, especially during Tidal Wave. Oh, kids, you might want to repop your food.
I probably want to
Yeah, like in the first few minutes of the fights. It can probably, yeah, shouldn't be.
Well, yeah, we literally don't need our cooldowns for anything. And for a second tidal wave, I use all my cooldowns except for the ones that I'm going to need for the rip currents that we actually mitigate. Just makes things a little easier, I find.
Do you want me to X-Cog from at the start?
We good? We all good? Everyone good?
Hi.
Alright, let's give him a try then. See how it goes. I don't expect a clean run on fucking Leviathan. I expect something to go wrong.
Defeat muscle memory. Defeat muscle memory.
Yeah, like that muscle memory for the changes that need to be done.
I was just about to use acceleration.
Muscle memory must be unwritten. Let it be unwritten.
How long have I waited for this moment? For the one who stood against the muscle memory. Got him.
Like you. Alright, tidal wave.
Will you stop farting?
No.
Right
You can
side.
just smell this.
Come back. 6 people north. I want to see 6 people north. Left head. In the middle. Or at least enough in the middle. It doesn't have to be a strict middle here, but yeah. Like Ari, for example. Go.
Oh, right.
I can move more, but if you don't want to, right head. Because it doesn't matter on this one.
I can't.
The fuck? No.
That's a jump. Yep.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, no, a little pro tip. If you
I
want to
need
go
sprint
north
there.
there, you want to sprint that absolutely.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
mean, I
sprint
could
for
have
that.
just placed the puddle in the middle.
Yeah, you guys can just put them in the middle, for the first one at the very least, because they don't drop them.
And stay close.
But it's good that I noticed this because now I can just pop sprint and still go to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take the third spot now and I just go at the back?
If you're fine with it, sure.
Sure.
We can change to
Yeah.
Morby.
Yeah, that
Okay.
probably will help them a little bit.
It's much wiser. It's
Yeah, because you want to come north as well, then, Bob. So pop sprint if you're not sure as well.
Thank you, Vivi.
no worries.
We said we'd do it for 9 Morby, no QQing.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
It doesn't
I
cost you any
appreciate it.
DPS, it just means you get... If anything, it's a game, because we get the potential for a Morby screen from the panic.
That's an absolute gain right there.
Good old mommy Nazis.
No.
Moana!
He says
not-
no, but his body says yes.
The noise is calling tonight.
Oh, my drill didn't hit this time.
Oh, yeah. Left side. Left head. Stack up. Well, find it, friend. Look, go to it, friend. Go. Remember the position swaps. Sprint if you need to. Right head. Good job. First maelstrom.
Yay.
Okay, Panic?
Don't worry, darling, I'm just focused.
Don't do this to the light when I'm making you. To the left. And yeah. It's all yours, look. Alright, first tsunami. Ari has the line. It's an easy one. Go. See what he does. Jump. Asshole.
There's no need to see what he does. You may as well just go straight into position
Yeah.
and just jump.
I mean, you can also just stay there. He's gonna kill you eventually anyway.
I fucking knew he was going to do that there, because I'm pretty sure I had the best fucking opener I've ever had on Leviathan. And this next one's going to be shit. I just know it.
I don't think so. When we go into the first phase,
Ah.
we can both be at least scrape 11k, and we weren't close this time.
Oh, really? I felt
Yeah.
like it was a strong one. Maybe I missed something. Yep, let's open this up. No surprise at all.
Got him.
Idiot. Right side. Left head. Run to Ifrit. Spread. Sprint if you need it. Right head.
What
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
was
please.
that?
That's not nice.
Fuck the
That's
fuck
strong.
off.
We're okay now. We're okay. That fucking spike cost me a burst strike, asshole. Well, make it run. Up here again.
I'm missing Ari's dance buffs.
Okay. So tsunami again. Let's try that again, shall we? Morby! Go. May as well get in position early.
That's too early.
Huh?
I had my best opener ever. Over
Oh, God.
16k on
Did
Maelstrom.
somebody see? Did he do the good one or the bad one?
No, we didn't say. We'll jump too soon. Maximising time.
Maybe for the
Nice
better.
again.
Can you restart countdown?
Alright, yeah. Alright, guys. Don't pop anything.
What?
That's fine.
No, I use finger. No, you need your food as well.
Oh yeah.
I'll see if I can bait it on level.
Here we go.
No effect.
No, because it was min boosted, honey. Means he won't have it for as long as he normally does.
Mother.
Why the restart? He can't carry out.
No.
So I haven't gotten into that habit yet.
Got him.
And next you'll say, Gollum.
Gollum.
Right side. At least we're getting practice breaking that muscle memory though, right?
Yep. I mean, it's make or break.
Left head. Run to Ifrit, wants attention.
He wants a
Feeling a bit
cuddle.
lo- Feeling a bit lonely there. And of course the queen's gotta be an asshole. Sprint if you need it, and right head. Good job. I see what you did there, Morby. You tested if you didn't either.
No, I pressed it, but it didn't go off. And I had to
you
press it
panicked.
again.
Well, that's okay too, because you panicked easy too.
Uh-huh.
I was so distracted.
For that. And, yeah, same spot again. When did Kiss become an angel?
I told you I was glowing.
Oh, Christmas glam. Oh, that spike. Oh, that clip. That's disgusting.
I hate this fight already.
It is on Kiz. Alright, that's going to be a tight one, as we know, so give us space. Go. See what he does. Alright, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted.
Good water drain.
Alright, Buster. Not Buster, sorry, fire the wall, fire the wall. Yep.
Oh my god, that clip. Stop.
Gonna be far now and provoking as well. Alright, tiptoe to the middle, not too quick, but already getting the devotion on.
Okay.
Alright, we're good, we're good. We go.
Only Vivi missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, baby. Well, it's only a small bit, so.
Yeah.
Alright, refreshing showers. Keep that focus going. Could very well still pop us. Alright, tidal rage is incoming. Light is out.
This time I go to the back, right? Or not?
Still front, I think.
Okay.
Either way. Yep. Right side, right side. I'm thinking that was a double, I don't know why. Left head. Remember, this is a double, don't let it throw you. Go. Go for it. You boys might need sprint again, so bear that in mind. Go. Right head. Go.
Having to weave sprint during hypercharge is a pain.
Do it a second earlier then, bro. Last 10 seconds.
I was already in hypercharge while I moved.
I'm sure you'll find the optimal time to do it for it.
Drill, please. Okay, thank you.
Okay, here and wait for the first one. Go. Alright, we got that Buster coming shortly.
On your command, Heavy.
Yep.
Alright, I'm in the corner. Stormy Horizons.
No.
Here you go.
We can do that one off me. Was off you.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Go.
Because you're getting autos.
Oh yeah, true.
It'd just be stupid.
Mitigation. Move towards the one. Go. Go. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Just watch Kiss. Is that manageable? Kiss, second window if you have it.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's fine. There's not a damage down. That's doable, right?
Should be fine.
It hasn't cost us anything, has it?
Not really.
One more. Thumbs up. There we go.
Was double weaving. It's fine.
We're good. Tiptoe back to the middle. Pop some more mitigation out. Go. These will be off before Tsunami 2, don't worry. Go. Alright, shields and heal, Kiz, when you find the best time to LD, knock them out the park. Morby, you know what to do?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, absolutely make sure you're in front of the tank. We will call it. Morb has the knockback. Go. Siegfried has the line, I have the orb. Alright, good job, guys. Left tab. Couldn't quite optimise as much as I wanted, but that's fine. No. Okay, Tidal Rages, we're at max HP. Don't forget your second pots if you haven't used them yet. Still have time. One more Tidal Rage. Can we eat that? Yeah, with Temperance we should be okay. Lost that. Alright, Roiling Pulse. Don't forget your pox.
No.
Hi, here you go.
Go. Get that mitigation out, kids. Go. Just do it, just in case. Don't take it, don't play with it. Just keep attacking while we're doing it as well. Don't bother healing. Because he's dead. Does that count as a skip? Did we see a puddle?
No.
We didn't see a puddle.
So we skipped them, right? That was a skip.
It died just before my drill, though. So sad.
That was not
That was a
good for me at
really
all.
good
What
run
happened,
for me,
Ollie?
though.
I put my second pot too
I
late.
just
I also
performed
wasn't
badly.
good.
I had my pot, my queen, my wildfire all under shame. Oh my god, felt so good.
First things first, then the leg. Vivi got the leg, so everyone but Vivi can roll on the leg.
I think I still have legs. Yes, I have legs.
The last one was a hand. Okay, so there's no hand this time. So if you everyone can roll on the foot except for whoever gets that leg.
Ooh.
So everyone but Knight can get the leg. Sorry, the foot even, because Knight just got the leg. Roll on it. We'll do the solvent. I believe should. Well, Morb got it, but it's not that big of a deal. So free for all. I don't really care.
I'll just grid. Just so it doesn't drop on the ground.
Even Grace weapons are better anyway. Lastly, the twine. Everyone but me and Kiz and Knight can roll on it. Actually, no, I'll let Kiz and Knight roll on it because it's not as big of a thing. So yeah. Just-
I'm fine with it.
Overall though, okay, people say it wasn't a great run, but any reason why?
I didn't do my pot where I usually do it.
No, I delayed mine as
was
well,
a
so I
good
lost a few
run.
seconds. of it.
Wow.
The thing is, if I had had any inkling that we were definitely going to absolutely skip the first puddle, I wouldn't have bothered telling anyone to move. But I wasn't too sure because 2%, just.
What is happening this week? Like, it felt like it was my best run ever, and it's not my best part.
Really? Well, let's
I'm
see.
just
So,
gonna go open the window.
let's see how we did then. Who wants to call it this time?
I will.
Go on, Kiss.
Me, 91.
Good job. That's good.
Bob, 84.
That's
Ari,
still good, more.
80.
Yeah, but still not the best.
Nye, 71. Zeke,
Oof.
92.
Yeah.
Krim, 81.
Oof.
Vivi, 93. Mimi, 70.
Oof. Fucking hell. That was a good run. What made Leviathan Hills so hard? That was our fastest kill.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking over it and
I think we're missing something.
I held blood at one point. I'm lunch charge. I mean, at one point.
All the raid
unintentionally,
buffs
and
were all the raid buffs were still aligned, weren't they? And a voice were constantly used at the same time.
Yeah.
I got like 90 yesterday, so...
Should have been.
That's unusual.
I ended up unintentionally holding lunch charge, so it fell back in line with listening.
I only
so
lost-
I don't know if
I
that
don't-
helped,
yeah,
and
I
I missed
only
a
lost
live
one-
surge, which ended up going under lunch charge.
And I only
So-
lost one GCD from the orb. That was it.
My only mistake, was an uncomboed action because of Maelstrom. That was it.
So Kiz had a good run. The rest of us, well, most of us, had a shit run. Not
I
sure
didn't
why.
Yeah, like I
really.
say, I accidentally held lunch charge after the second Maelstrom and popped it under Litany instead.
So it
And
was
I
making
missed
a
the
difference.
and I
then.
missed the light surge.
But it was
I
making
saw
a
it was off
difference, so-
cooldown as I hit full thrust, so I waited to the next rotation, which meant it actually went under lunch charge.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it helped, even
Maybe
though
maybe try it for next time as a plan instead.
yeah, because
What
I literally
happens?
got one last, because literally my last full thrust on Leviathan before it died was under light surge.
Well, try it next time then and see what happens.
Like I literally have I had a flawless execution.
I had the
Mine-
line and I screwed up.
That was my best run, considering. Well, no, not well. I derped a bit on my second part, but not a major derp. But considering that I had the big orb on Tsunami 2, which is a death sentence for tanks there. In terms of numbers, that was a decent run for me. I only lost 1 GCD from it, and that's because we have to go so far that I actually fucking I wasn't even in my fucking ranged attack range. Like, Jesus Christ, Leviathan, can you be a bit closer, please?
Please kill.
But Mimi was hard passing there. Like, she was testing the grounds for those AoEs, and she still only got 70.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want to see it.
I'm
Still
not so
fucked
sure,
up on
but
the
let's see. The top bars runs in the as
By the way, honey.
as composition, monk, dragoon, black mage, and either a dancer or ninja.
So are we just getting fucked? That power comps are taking on Leviathan? Is that just hard fucking us compared to the others?
Well, because of Maelstrom, boss gets kinda wacky there, except for certain jobs.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Brotherhood in particular aligns perfectly with Maelstrom.
Yeah, Machinist is pretty good here as well. Everything aligns. Maelstrom does nothing.
Yeah, technical aligns pretty well as well.
By extension, as we've seen, even though Kiz had a good run, Dragoon, Maelstrom is bad for
My
Dragoon.
Revenging must not come through.
Yeah, because lunch charge, it fucks lunch charge.
It's not great for Gunbreakers either, but
So
I've made it work.
I was supposed to hold it for Dragon Sight when I'm finally getting that muscle memory out of me to hold it for Dragon Sight. And then I
Basically-
decided unintentionally holding it to Litany this time round. So I thought, fuck it, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
For the record, Mems, I don't think that was your fault. I
So
have
I'm
no
wondering
idea.
if that
was a
works better
solid
that
run.
way.
That was, I think that was your personal best as well.
Well,
Surely?
by
It had to have
20
been.
DPS.
But you did a fair bit different. Was it just luck?
Like I said, I actually fucked up a couple heals, which kind of.
Did you panic a little on that bleed? Which, for the record,
Yeah,
I will
I did,
defend Kiz
actually.
because it hit me as well. Wasn't our fault. We spiked as we were moving to the marker. Did anyone else feel that spike?
I had a lot of spikes over the
Yeah.
run of the fight.
That
and
was the
glitched.
worst time to get a spike there, and I will defend Kiz and say, no, that was because of the spike, why we got hit by that. At least it was for me. I assume it was for you, Kiz. On Stormy Horizon, when we got the bleed.
I
and the
know there was a
vulnerability.
puddle quite far forward. I thought I
Yeah,
just
but if it hadn't been for the spike, I'm convinced it would have been fine. We've done ones that close before. At least I'm pretty convinced we would have. That being said, that was still our fastest Leviathan kill. We skipped Black Smokers.
By a large margin, even.
Not that large. The first puddle
I
was
mean,
about
compared
to
to
drop.
our one fastest before, it was almost. It was 10
Well,
seconds.
what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try another run on him to see if that remains consistent? To see if we're getting fucked by the logs, or...
From what I can see, it's just like the higher we get, like the difference in DPS that we need to get higher gets smaller and smaller. So a small dip in DPS means a huge dip in
Yeah,
percentage.
60 DPS means the difference between high blue and the purple, for example.
Because if we can replicate those same conditions without any vulnerabilities, what we can do this time is rather than people moving far down on Black Smokers, because we know we're not going to see the puddle, they can just move enough so they won't get hit by splitting life.
When do you use Litany and so on the second time?
the Litany's on cooldown because it doesn't get fucked by anything.
I'm just looking here at one run. They use the second 3-minute buffs actually at the 4-minute mark.
Really? Wonder why.
Yeah, when in between the temporary currents, when you stack up for the puddles,
It doesn't really matter, does it?
It shouldn't though.
Because they
Yeah.
align
No,
on the 6 minutes
alright.
anyway.
No, alright. They might still be doing Tsunami 1 normal strat, because a Tsunami 1 normal strat means that if you have something like Litany and Voice, because we had this problem before, it won't hit everybody, but we changed that, so that's not an issue anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not comfortable delaying Voice and Litany there, because in a good run on Tsunami 1 there, that's basically free uptime for everybody.
Let me just
I
click
know that I
this.
use my second battle voice when we stack up for whatever we have in regards to close or far or anything.
Yeah, no, I think Kiz is doing the same, because that was the entire reason we had everyone go to the same side, because Litany and Voice weren't hitting everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that on the fastest run, I literally delayed the 3-minute bus to 4:20.
They might,
That,
because
and then the last one they actually delay again to 8 minutes.
when does the third Litany and Voice come up?
The third one.
It's on the 6 minutes mark.
What's happening at the 6-minute mark?
It's the
Oh yeah, never mind.
It's the Stormy Horizons after it.
Yeah, it's when everyone's stacked for the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be an issue then, because in the worst case scenario, the girls are only doing a couple of heals at most. So,
What? What's going on?
we're talking Stormy
You can see on the
Stormy
image that I
Horizons.
posted.
Baby, are you
the 6
depressed about that
minutes.
run or something? You
has-
still got a 93.
I'm annoyed with the way it played, and I'm just tired.
Well, what's the verdict? I know Mimi said she wants to try another run.
I want another one.
Let's do it. It's only fair.
Okay, yeah, we'll try one more clean run at least. We don't want to take too long because we do want to get some Titan work done tonight because he can be the biggest bitch.
Titan is just a troll.
It's literally just phase 1 and the last phase as far as the goals are concerned, but they've got a plan they want to try out for last phase.
The problem I have for phase 1 is I have a fluctuation depending on how the fight goes of
The problem with
K.
the problem with phase 1 is car first is big gay.
I agree. I agree with the Brit.
Yeah, some other groups are doing the 3-minute marks the way we do, so
Yeah, you were probably just looking at one that happened to be a good run, but they're still doing the original strat as well.
It was a Japanese group on the top, so that they do it
Japanese
proper.
they don't tend to deviate from strategies, do they?
Which is kind of interesting.
Morby or whoever, can you do the honors, please? Why you gotta be such a bitch, Leviathan?
I thought your target of the bitch was not Leviathan because of.
Well, he is a bitch. Like, you know, you think you have a good run, and then he's like, sorry, this other fucking machinist, monk, dragoon, bard, whatever, just happened to like get direct hit crit on every single attack. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry for him.
And the thing is now, like, you've got like the argument for how you're still not getting every single member of the songs. It doesn't matter because you've had a higher pass with less before.
I'm not complaining.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, so it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that again then. This time I went derp on my second pot as well. See if you can replicate that stellar run, Mob.
Got him.
Left side. Right ahead. everyone to cuddle. Spread. Left hand, get your strengths. Whew, that was lucky more. Did you pee yourself a bit, Elton, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
I was also afraid for a second for her.
Man, my DPS is lower than last pulls.
Down, 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 guys.
Guys?
Rescue me!
Rescue him quickly. That's the wipe.
No!
Maybe call for that soon as looks like.
I got my big fat toe wet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was a shit open anyway, so I'll take it.
So
That was the real reason you went.
Oh no. No, to be fair, my opener was shit, but I wouldn't do that. So I can start up a better one later.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh fuck, I'm stupid, sorry. My royal guard, I didn't put it back on. Because I was making sure that Vivi didn't blind this time about EOS. Oh, sorry.
I just saw this marker in the middle of the party, like, ah, fuck.
Thinking emoji.
My D is not big enough for this.
No crit allowed.
So it's not a crit low, it's a crit no.
Oh, my pot!
Can you still leave it?
Yeah. And that's my opener completely ruined.
Maybe not, you can still fix it. Somewhat.
Oh, fuck me.
You want us to jump?
No, it's fine. What a dick.
We'll just make sushi out of it.
Yes.
It'll be glorious.
It'll be tasty.
The tastiest.
Masushi.
Finally some good fucking food.
Left side. Left head. Give it for a hug.
No.
Or not.
She was right
Look where
there.
Mimi is, guys.
She didn't move a fucking inch. She just died there, okay?
Like, she was right on top of Vivi, but the difference was Mimi was dead and Vivi was alive.
No, she was behind me.
Sure.
What the fuck? I just watched her die right behind me. Okay, sure. Like,
And still alive.
Okay.
Leviathan.
I see we're having some stormy horizons ahead.
More like Leviathan.
Levi.
Levi.
Foot feet.
Leviathan.
I'm taking damage.
That's normal.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Big Craig, give him a TBN or something, by the way.
Give me a condom.
By the way, right side, you're fine, Morby, quit your crying. Did you girls waste the GCD to heal him?
no.
Okay.
Unison.
Right head.
I taught her well.
Force Gates damages at the start. I just
Okay,
wonder why
give it
he's
for a
finding
pop.
this now.
What do we do on mob
Keep that
takes
focus
them?
up, guys. Keep that focus up. Go. Don't forget your springs, boys, if you need it. Left pad. Go. It's his. Maelstrom. 1.
No, my air anchor, please.
No,
No,
no, no,
stop.
no, 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 no,
Come on! You piece of shit, you gave me a...
Maybe
So
Jets is
right.
going lower.
Right and down. Run, run, run quickly. Go.
Dick.
We're fine, that's acceptable.
That weight is pulling me down.
Shut up.
Wow.
When do I turn that back on? Sorry, Joshua, let me turn that on.
Rude.
Alright, Tsunami 1. Let's see if we're jumping or not.
Oh god.
Yeah, remember. I has the line. Go. Killing your spots. Suck a deck, Leviathan. I had a really good opener there as well.
I was much more crits.
Oh look, now I open the socks.
Runs on, boys.
I don't know why I did that quick phrase, but it should be fine.
Yeah, and got him.
Yeah. Just means, you know, I'll be a bit closer, but I've got tanks off, so yeah. Left side. Left hand. Snuggle it for it. Go. Don't forget your springs if you need it. Right hand.
Why didn't you go off? Ugh.
Rip it.
I really hate that I have hypercharge during that.
Just pop it before the hypercharge ball.
Then I won't have sprint up.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I used hypercharge before I moved for the puddle.
Well, just start mashing that ball and then.
Ugh. So awkward. Because I push it, but it doesn't go off.
More, do you want to go in the middle instead then? So you're closer. It shouldn't cause any problems for the first one, and hopefully
Yeah.
you can re-sprint the second one better.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, got him.
Is that? Right side. Snuggle lift for it.
I'll stay
Now
here.
now socially outcasted for it. Just dodge that first wall. Well, that works through you. Sprint if you need it. Right ahead. Good shit. Maelstrom 1.
Of course I get a proc. Of course.
Left and down. Number 1.
Line.
On. Nice. Go. Get to your spots.
Suspense. Drum roll.
Yep. Okay,
Hey.
there we go. That's more like it. Horizons out. Provoking. Now close. Or far.
Far.
I'm fine. Okay, right. I'm a tank, so I can deal with that, right?
Grim has Union.
Alright, make your way back to the middle. Alright, devotion's out. I think affect your goals. Badly did it.
No.
Not really.
I might have flipped, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
I
fine.
thought I tried to do what Siegfried did, it didn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, like, but
Yeah, that was weird. Oh well.
yeah.
Maybe
Final
it's
roll.
snapshot you.
Possibly. Temporary current's weird in this fight. Alright, by the way, I'll be fine, don't worry. Not mitigation. Left side. You can't do the middle for this one more.
I know.
Left head. Go. No more.
Oh,
Oh.
I was thinking about the middle.
Come on, more focus. Get us back in it.
We have to pull up the quest of defeating the muscle memory.
What's wrong, Mims?
It wasn't even muscle memory. My head just went on a completely different direction.
Ah, okay.
If my muscle memory was going into the middle for that one,
I
You know,
mean,
more but just, you know, try and be a little bit more flexible. Just a tiny bit.
Why me?
Or you what?
Nothing.
I'm having a good opener. We're having problems.
Oh, my opener was fantastic last time, so I'm a little salty at the mall. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
maybe you shouldn't have mentioned the middle.
Oh, you mean doing my job, trying to help? Keep focusing on that. Don't you give me that fucking shade, you fucking jack. Left side or left side, right? Left side. Fucking blaming me because, like, he can't think more than one peanut brain.
50 Shades of Mobby.
Left head. Give it for a cuddle.
Give me devotion.
Go. first Maelstrom. Hey, Spike, down guys, just go down. That's fun, Spike's on Maelstrom, isn't that great?
I mean, better here than at other spots.
You say that, but... Tsunami! It's on Mimi. Go. To your spots. Fucking hell, alright. Oh!
I don't wanna. I told you there's gonna be products.
Yeah, I know, the fucking Leviathan, man, he was going to be our first big annoyance. Titan's going to be the other one. Well, let's be quick, we want to have a decent amount of time on him. If it takes too long though, we'll come back to him with our next raid deck.
I feel like that sushi is mocking us.
Ow, clank stick.
Delicious spikes. In the wave. Right side. Left head. Put the left for it. Spread.
Oh.
Just wait a second, Paul. Just wait a second. Sprint to knee left. Right side. Or right head even. Oh, fuck, it's gonna be that one, isn't it?
Be a good Leviathan. No!
Down here, guys.
Wow, Krim, your opener must have been terminal cancer.
Why?
Because you didn't even have 10k by the time you went into a Maelstrom. That never happens.
It wasn't that great, I'll say that much. And that's totally why this run will probably be fine. We'll see how it balances out.
Yeah.
Balanced, as all things should be.
Balance is inevitable.
It's on, alright.
What? What? How?
Not. I think we'll come back to Leviathan.
How?
Maybe it's for the best.
I think you were a little too close, obviously.
I suppose.
Alright, let's get a bit of work on Titan that. We can come back to him later.
Yep.
Gives us more time to think about how we can deal with this bullshit.
It was far anyway. I don't want to leave the game. Thank you. It was out anyway.
Okay, so 45-minute chest for Titan. What could go wrong?
Well,
Famous last
Oh
words.
god. Oh,
let me
God.
get a list.
Oh my god, Titan. Fucking Titan, man.
So let's say how long you got.
Gets car fast for the whole night.
Oh, don't say that. Oh. Okay, where are they?
Oh,
Thank you.
give me a sec. Just time it.
What, you're not eager to take on Titan? I can't possibly imagine why. To be honest, I'm not even worried about car first. I'm worried about fucking bombs. Just, oh man. Just remember, guys, just fucking tease it, just tease it. I know it's a bitch, but like how I describe it, like if it's here, for example, you're going I think it's here, like this much at most. I think.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
okay.
Let's do it. Move out the way. Move out the way.
Berserker.
You're a big gay. You're a big gay.
They actually used that meme in like a spin-off.
You mean Fate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That episode was fucking amazing.
I love the whole series, honestly. It's fast.
I am the rules. Okay then.
So someone just go circle around Titan.
Yeah,
Be like that.
sure. I hate sure.
Thanks for GCD loss.
Did your plan work, by the way, man?
Seems so.
Well, we're alive. Oh, yes, yeah. First Geo. Let's see if you get to repeat it soon.
Hopefully not.
I hate you, Titan. Yay!
Bye bye, Cruel World.
I guess you do. That was your fault because I did hear you subtly say probably not.
I said hope not.
Oh. Oh, that was even worse then.
It's a good thing I forgot to record.
I mean, I suppose at least, unlike Leviathan, it's a lot quicker to get there.
Yeah, it's a lot better to wipe this quickly than like feeling like in the half of a fight.
Doesn't make the pot loss feel nice though. Also, that was without men. Was that supposed to be like that? The knife you get to men on it.
Maybe.
No.
No fucking me.
I was setting up the record.
Oh shit! We're on post.
What?
I didn't have Royal Guard on again.
I used the pot.
Yeah, so did I. Like.
Everybody used a pot.
You
I'm
know,
sorry. I'm sorry.
when we started raiding
I'll
together,
take my, you know, because this has happened twice on my account. I'll use my own money to buy pots.
when we started raiding together, that used to be my shtick, and somehow Crim caught it from me.
Because I'm not used to fucking. Because I was distracted by the lap of the man. And I blame it on the. It's okay. Vivi wasn't allowed to crit anyone.
Use the mean mouse.
Okay.
Min-maxing.
I was thinking of a joke. I'm happy you said it.
Honestly, that was just. Oh my god. Fucking hey. Fucking thanks, man. Shadow brings us.
I mean, at least you don't pay with attack anymore.
Sorry, it's the X-Cog on it because I have to do it later now. You know that, right? You okay, Mims?
Well, it hurts actually me more than.
I can't do anything about
Yeah.
it.
I'll change my
That's-
external timing then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do it a bit sooner, maybe. I don't know. Go. Short. Keep it, guys. Don't worry about me. I already have a good pass on there, so I'm going to keep this for the sake of the thing. So. First Geo. Never mind.
You know what? I'm running into it.
The thing is, I'm so used to fucking paying attention to it, I can tell halfway through his animation whether it's Carl or not. Who was the one who said we were gonna get fucking Carl? Oh yeah, it was you, wasn't it? Time was like K. Just want to clean phase 1, man. Don't car first, it's not nice. Who the fuck pulled early?
It was Siegfried.
You can't do that, only tanks can win.
He is a tank.
And he's having the tank memes.
Let's hope this P1 is not gonna be pure carnage.
Go. Long, yay.
Perfection.
First Geo. Taking you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hit me with your best shot.
Oh. If we actually get Coral Knight, I'm gonna kill you, honey. Like, we were all thinking it, but why did you have to say it? Why did you not
Honestly,
do that
what difference did I make by saying it?
Titan is driving me insane.
I mean, you became his target, so...
Of course it fucking happened when we get the goddamn long evil off, so that's like so funny.
Yeah, and then he wheeled around and did the mechanic we didn't want.
Watching my pot numbers go down,
The number go down.
Tell me about it.
On one hand, it is a blessing that it happens like in the first.
Is the Xbox like normal, hasn't it?
Eh!
No, I didn't.
Don't spike on me, game.
Well, the 8.
I did that at the near the 5-second mark. What do you want from me?
No, I'm just saying, like it got easy,
Fuck.
that was all.
Interesting.
We have a clip there as well. So. Hey, sure, what do you fucking do?
There's no soil for this, but I can end on it.
Not worth it. Hey, never mind. Siegfried thinks he can get away with a GCB on short.
I was so close. I was so close. But I must have gotten the angle wrong.
How's everyone's clocks doing, by the way?
21,
50.
but there are a lot more in the chest.
67.
Oh my god.
Well, you didn't tell me you needed a break. You can make up your mind, woman.
I was literally just adjusting.
I'm just thinking about time. That was...
Oh, good for you.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I guess. Yep, doing it every time.
No, think about that then.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so close to sprint this time. God damn it. Just grinding that up. First Geo. Blah blah. Finally! Holy shit! Alright. Go. Voice of the land into landslide. Landslide. Oh, that's great, actually. That was pure luck, wasn't it? Go. X pattern. Go. Morby. Oh, at least you're not dead, I guess. Alright, crumbling down. Go.
Slow.
Oh, slow bombs. Holy fuck, we got slow bombs. Don't waste it.
And what's going to do fast?
Go. Go. Morby! Oh! Are you Morby? How? What?
He went to the other side.
It was slow bombs! What
Yeah,
the
it
fuck?
didn't seem like it, and it was already too late for me to go to the
I
other
also
side.
said slow bombs as well.
Oh,
I didn't hear
that
you
could've
now.
been- Because of that
No problem.
because of that lucky landslide as well, that could have been a great run. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
It's not like we're gonna
I
live
feel
throughout
you.
it. I'll wake up then, boy.
Well,
Can't handle a 3-hour slot?
I mean, I can, but my phone focus takes a hit. Especially with no break.
We did have a break.
Did we?
Yeah.
12 minutes.
Yep.
Oh.
No, it ended up being longer.
Okay.
Planning.
Is that extra good?
Mhm.
Okay.
Go. Sure.
Ha, freaking did it.
That's the second time I've
I
got away
did
with that
too, but I
GCD.
couldn't do my weave, so I had to cook a little anyway.
What do you say?
Never mind, it's fine. I technically did it, but because it's string rings, though, it's not really a game, because I had to do a clip, because I can't get the weave off. First Geo.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind.
Eh, goddammit.
Die.
What were you doing, Siegfried?
I was trying to play with the timing with the aftershock following plunge. I figured since there was a car right early anyway, I could squeeze it in.
Didn't work.
It didn't work yet.
Unfortunate.
That's fine, that's fine.
Ooh, crit low.
Go. Long. Fast Geo and command.
Nice and close. Thank you.
Lucky.
Oh, nice. Voice of the land into landslide. Landslide. Go. Corner pattern. Go. Crumbling down. Mine's a little closer because I'm stupid.
Yeah. No,
Ah.
it's fucked.
Well, kids died anyway. So. Why did you die?
No, I thought I had the first bomb, it was the second.
Yeah. They were stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Maybe you might want to repop your food.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, nothing. I need to export.
Go. Surprisingly, sure.
No!
You're not dying for that, Zug Zug. Just like I didn't. Oh.
What are you doing?
In all fairness, I wasn't exactly about to lose the GCD for him.
Phase 1, man. Fucking phase
I
1.
didn't even take the attack. I saw, oh no, it's not gonna fit in, and ran, and still it hit me.
Because you thought about it for that slight second, man. It's just, it's so hard to fucking tease it on Short Evil Earth.
Thinking kills people.
Yeah. The thing is, because of how my opener works, it's also really difficult to gauge. Because the blood weapon at the beginning fucks with the time.
If it helps, dude, I've been popping Sprint up.
I do. I always have sprint on.
Go. Long. First Geo.
Why am I so low?
The girls are passing, dude. Hey!
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Nice one.
You
Nah,
motherfucker.
it was car anyway, so it didn't matter.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
Oh, was it
It was-
Langsot? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I saw that spike as well. Like Titan just teleported across.
Did you pop your finger at last second, Mems?
Second early, actually. Like, even earlier than I'm normally doing it.
Is there any reason why?
Well, not really. But it should have been there anyway.
I know it sucks doing this over, guys, but if we can't get a clean phase 1, it doesn't matter how well we do later. You all know
Fuck my life.
Yep.
I did the thing.
that. Yeah, smoke. And I popped sprint because I was distracted by what we were doing.
Sorry.
Fucking stop, Titan, it's not funny.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But yeah, it's supposed to be 50-50, right?
I'm not talking about the cars, but...
There was another spike.
Yeah.
No? Yes, no, they are. Wrong. Forget me, don't worry. That's what I get now, sprinter. I don't care about my number, I'm fine, yeah. Well, I do care, but I'm not gonna fuck the team for it. First Geo. Best. Go. Mime. That's a jump. Yeah. What were you doing?
Moving on the same time I normally am.
Not on our screen, you won't. But you couldn't have spiked that. Because
I
if
wasn't-
you had, we would have.
Yeah, I wasn't spiking there. I moved like when I'm normally moving, like at last second of my glare cast.
But that doesn't. But then you were the last person to move. All the time doing funny, right?
At least with less twisters.
Go. One. And here's a
What?
dad. So it's Vivian round.
Yeah, no, just go casually fuck yourself.
Welcome to the speedrunner life, guys.
I want out of it.
You too.
Come on, Rob, it's not just for you. Everyone else deserves a shot to get
I know.
Hey!
You make
Everyone
them feel,
else
you know,
deserves.
more, you know, when you whine about it, because you always whine the most about optimized runs, you ever wonder how it makes the others feel?
Mm.
Well, because it makes them feel like they shouldn't, so that people wouldn't get annoyed by it.
What the hell?
It's lock on it with the server tech.
I feel bad. I'm having a good opener. That's not good.
Don't say it, no. No. Sure. Nope, I missed me. I'll take the clip, I don't even care. That's Geo. Missed. No. Voice of the land into landslide. Landslide. No, it is X pattern. No. Crumbling down. Go. Looks like we got fast bombs. Our guys played super safe and hard focus. Go, just a bit. That should have been okay, unless there was something wrong with the bomb placement, I'm not sure.
So I'm thinking, is there a window where we can adjust Titan's position more to the front, like closer to the corners?
No, I think I know what we need to be doing. Instead of putting them on the markers, we should put the bombs here so that we can actually see the corners themselves. Because that's the problem. We can't see how far we're going in, can we?
That eventually cause problems for the ones who are standing away. Not close to Titan and your bombs, but if we have the other pattern. Because of the positioning of Titan.
No, why would it? Titan can still be in the same spot, Mike. He'll be like at most one yard closer.
Yeah. Crim, what I meant though was in regard to greening that first GCD.
What about it?
Well, if Titan is positioned closer to the corner, then it's no longer
Yeah, but
exposed.
it doesn't matter, dude, because we can't guarantee, can we?
You're assuming you know which corner it's going to be.
Exactly, yeah, you can't.
Unless there's a way to tell.
Don't you think I thought about that already, Siegfried?
Well, we're gambling on Leviathan too, so...
No, that's too much of a gamble, and it's bad enough. I don't want to throw too much RNG in phase 1. It's bad enough,
If
you
you
know.
do like that, you could also do like if tanks get blue first on the end, then we wipe and so on and so on. Until the end, if we need to get like 10 things in a row correctly.
Basically, at that point, we'll be in here for fucking centuries.
Feels like that already. Oh well.
Exactly. It's not like it's a bad idea, Siegfried, it's just we do have to have something of a limit.
It's fine, I understand.
Because there should be more in the chest, so...
Yeah.
You could have grabbed all of them, Kiers. I've got plenty. I'm using my own stuff.
I don't like grabbing them all.
I'm just saying you
I
could
came
have.
in with 40. I thought it'd be plenty.
Oh, no. Depending on how it was going to go, there was no way 40 was going to be enough. I don't know what to tell you on it.
I saw that exactly. Like, I will save a POV of this and show you the bullshit.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing
No,
my
no, no.
bottom.
No one did anything wrong. I think it's just the way the game is.
Yeah.
Like, it completely fucked my XCOG.
I'm not even trying it. Cheers. What happened? You just stood there and attacked him.
I'm just gonna save that real quick.
We get realistically a couple more tries. If we haven't done it by 9:50, then we'll just go for a normal run and get them done.
Yeah,
As
because we
best
can
as we
always
can.
just pass again on Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Run
we
out
can.
of pops before then.
Well, maybe you bring more than 40 next time. There's no way 40 is enough when there's RNG like this. No way.
It might actually just be.
So I think you're the only one low on pops, because I think everyone else had more than that.
Starting to run on the lowest side, though.
You have enough for the rest of the night, don't you, Ori?
I've got 13 left now.
That's plenty. Go. Short. Surprise, surprise. Alright, we'll make sure more pops are made for Friday. We're still okay on Sands. That's Geo, by the way.
Don't heal immediately for Stone Crusher because I'll do it after
Basically,
the,
honey,
after
no,
the light has gone out.
Basically, honey, the RNG is whether or not XCOG applies.
No,
before
it has
my
applied.
bull-eyed or not.
No, the problem is that it has applied, and then you bull-eyed, and it procs my thing. But then I see your HP go up, and then it goes back down.
It's tighting set because don't forget, bull-eyed has that. It's actually a good thing that the invulnerability applies before the animation goes out. It means we get artificially an extra second on it. Unfortunately, it stops us from dying, but it doesn't actually stop us from taking damage. It's kind of funky like that. Go. Long. Go. First Geo incoming. If he cars on this one, just deal with it for the time. Fist. No. Voice of the land into landslide. Why is he over there? Oh, I see what you're up to. That's a hell of a gamble, though, you know that, right? Landslide.
What? But I thought he was.
Well, we're committing now, so sorry now, you're trying to screw
Yeah,
up
it's
today.
okay.
X pattern.
I can't get him, can you?
I can.
Okay.
Big brain, how did you screw up? Did you not see what Siegfried was doing? Like, he was deliberately pulling in such a way so that people...
I saw, but I still thought he was oriented differently than where he went.
Go. At the very least, is that... Was there something missing there?
I got kissed. And no,
Yeah,
my
I
friend
couldn't
was
use
out.
Troubadour. Because I was dead.
Okay, that's too many laps. No, we have to work now.
Yeah, it's like, so that distance is fine for me, so I was just like, what?
No, if you're not in that particular scenario, I actually wasn't sure which way he was orienting, so what I did was I looked where the party was going instead. Because I trusted the team more than I did my own there, because I was 50-50 for me. Everyone's on 10 minutes as well. Are you sure that's enough for you guys?
19.
29.
Well, for those on 10, because this is more than a 10-minute fight. Well, at least you have time to repop it. Change something on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get the timing down correctly for
No
that.
problem, no.
For now, but until I get used to it, I should be fine, honestly. My opener here is really bad for me.
What in general or because of that?
In general, it's completely awful.
Fucking hell, Wolf. Did you miss something?
No.
You took that like a bitch.
I lived
Maybe
it.
him into the soil late.
No, I moved right away.
Of course.
Sorry, girls. Wait.
How? I was.
I had
I can
less
go
XP for some reason.
Rizal. Was they just not on the field enough?
Seemingly not.
Was something missing? That's why.
Landslide.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This isn't recoverable, is it?
Good.
Crumbling down. Oh. Let me just try and just see that was well on it.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying. Short bombs, fast bombs. No. We're doing something nice. We can't do that. No, my thing is we can't. I've got 2 stacks and Siegfried stab. Mimi strike. We can't. Do we want to try for one more or just leave it till Friday? Doesn't really matter. So
Maybe just leave it.
I don't get it. What's going on with fast bombs? We had that at one point and now we're sucking at it. Is it something to do with the jail placement? Do we need to get that clip together? Because I can't tell, because I'm pretty convinced I did not go in that far there, and yet it still hit me.
I think there the jail placement was actually a little bit off compared to where it usually is. I don't know if that made the difference. But
Weren't
it
they on
seemed,
the markers?
different.
No, Prim said to not put them on the markers. So
Yeah,
if you
I said
see...
put them behind the markers, remember?
Yes, I didn't have bombs anyway, so I didn't place them, but.
Well, who did place them on the markers?
Well, we were hiding one behind the ones on the tank healer side, so.
So the healers put
It
them on
might
the
have
markers.
been me because I just got up. Oh well, no matter. Don't worry about it, guys. It's not a big deal. We had some good runs tonight. It's just Titan was just being an asshole. We just have to get one good phase 1.